Hi! In today's video I'm going to be doing this look. I did a full face using Korean makeup. I got all this makeup on Yesstyle. No, I'm not sponsored, but Yesstyle, if you would like to sponsor me, please hit me up. I would love money and makeup. So yeah, it's just a simple everyday look. I don't know, it was fun. I hope you guys like watching it. My thoughts and feelings about a lot of these K-beauty products. And let's go. I always feel like I've been snatch bald like JoJo Siwa whenever I have my headband on. Anyways, I'm starting with the Innisfree No Sebum Blur Primer. This is a lot like the Benefit Porefessional, where it's like this kind of thick, pore-filling squeezy primer. But it does fill the pores really well, and it smells good. Like it's got kind of an herbal scent to it, which I really like. So I'm just kind of putting that all over, I don't really care. Next I'm going in with the concealer. This is the Apu Bonding Balm Concealer. I have it in the shade 2 Linen. This concealer has like a really thick like lip balm texture, so you really kind of got to get in there with your finger. You can't really pick this up with a brush. And at first I thought like this really sticky, thick concealer texture would be bad, but I find since you can't pick a lot up on your finger, like not a lot goes on your face, so you don't get like a really cakey kind of texture, but I do find it covers up my under eyes really well. And I put on my concealer before my foundation because I find patting concealer on with my finger, if I already have foundation on, sometimes my foundation will lift. This way I can pat it on and it stays where I need it to stay. So I've just patted that on everywhere I need it, which is everywhere. My skin's kind of a mess right now. I wrote the LSAT on Sunday and I was kind of stressed about that, so I was eating my feelings and got a lot of breakouts, but this concealer has really good coverage and I really like it. So next for foundation, I'm using the Missha Perfect Cover BB cream. I have the shade 21, which I think is the second lightest shade. This is actually a little bit dark for me, so I will be mixing in some white foundation. So I like this BB cream because it's like really hydrating. It has really good coverage, but it is like kind of this gray undertone, which isn't ideal. Also, I think this comes in like 5 shades or something, and a lot of them are really light. And I've seen people being like, oh well, it's made for East Asian people, like it's an East Asian brand, only sold in like East Asian countries, so that's why it's so light. But I've seen like East Asian influencers talking about this BB cream and being like, hey, even the darkest shade is too light for me. So clearly that's not a really good excuse for why the shade range sucks so bad, but whatever, I guess. Another thing I really like about this BB cream is that it's like SPF 42 PA+++. So like, this isn't just sunblock, this is sun counterattack. It's pretty intense. I often wear the Etude House sunscreen underneath my makeup, and that's SPF 50 PA+++. So like you're just stacking all of the sun protection right on top of each other. The sun can't even get near you with that amount of SPF, huh? Anyway, that's the concealer and foundation. I am looking pale as usual, but I'm gonna set it all. This is the Innisfree No Sebum Blur Pact. This is the tinted pressed powder one. They also have a like a white translucent powder one, but I'm going to use this and hopefully this can add a little bit of a color back into my skin. Okay, so that added a little bit of color back into my skin. On camera I still look really pale, but I promise you in real life this is just my skin tone. Next, for like a bronzer, I'm going to use, this is the Saem Saemmul single blusher in the shade BR01 Call Me Brown. This is technically a contour shade, but I find it's quite warm to be like a contour shade, so I'm just going to use this as bronzer, and once again try and add some color into my skin. I have several of these Saemmul single blushes. They come in a lot of shades. I think this is definitely like the most inclusive line as far as like face product goes. In like Korean makeup, they have a lot of like really deep blushes, like they have deep purples and reds and stuff. So like if you aren't super pasty white and you want some Korean makeup, these are really good. Also, they're like $5. I have, yeah, a bunch of them. Actually, I'm going to be using a few more in this video because they just have such a wide variety of shades. And I don't know why this is looking very muddy on camera, but in real life it is blending. Anyway, so that's the bronzer on. Ignore this like weird dark spot on my forehead. I'm kind of sweating, but whatever, I have bangs, that's gonna cover it up. For contour, I have another one of these Saemmul single blushers. This one's in the shade brown, cloudy brown, and this one's definitely a lot more cool tone, so this is what I'm going to actually use to contour. Korean makeup's really great for if you're super pale and you can't find like a contour shade that isn't too dark or too muddy, because like they have like these, like this almost has like a green undertone to it. Like it's very cool, it's very neutral. It's a very neutral contour shade, so it's never gonna look too ashy or too gray, but it is going to contour. I gotta get my chin strap beard on, sorry. And I also really like this really light kind of contour shade for my nose, because I just like adding just a little bit of definition to my nose. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. I forgot I had this cream blush that I wanted to use. So this is the Apu Juicy Pong blusher. This is like the Glossier Cloud Paints if they came in packaging that didn't suck. Like it's in this little nail polish bottle. You open it up and it's like just a little nail polish brush. This one's in the shade Guava and it's like a pinky rose nude with like some golden shimmer in it. Anyways, God, I have to use these sometime. They're so good. And they smell really good too, which I really like. If you want a good dupe for the Glossier Cloud Paints, you need this. And they're like $10 on Yesstyle. And gosh, I just want every single shade of these. Anyways, since I forgot to use that blush, I'm going to go in with just my powder blush. This is the Rom&nd Better Than Cheek. This is in the shade 6 Apple Chip. This is in little Anne of Green Gables packaging, which is just like so cute to me, because like I live in Nova Scotia and when I was a kid we'd go to PEI over the summer and we'd like go see the Anne of Green Gables house and stuff. Anyways, I think it's so precious how popular Anne of Green Gables is in like Japan. I know it's really popular there. Anyway, this is a really beautiful peachy orange nude. It's a little muted, I guess. I don't know. Here's the thing, if you want really cute blushes that are like really good, you gotta get into kbeauty, because that's all the good stuff. All the good stuff is in this cute ass packaging. And you can always get like really unique shades, lavender shades, which I don't think would really suit me because I tend to like warmer face products. But lavender, red, and these kind of orangey. I have like a hot orange blush from the Saem. And oh, a yellow one. Like I have a yellow blush that is once again one of these like Saem single blushes. And so like if you want something really unique and also like super cute, kbeauty is kind of the way to go. So I usually put on my setting spray before I do my highlighter, and I don't have a kbeauty setting spray, so I'm just using my regular. And then I'm taking the Saem gold single blusher in the shade Gold Volume Light. My Korean reading is a little rusty. This came totally smashed and I just repressed it, but it's like a really pretty golden white highlighter. It's not super intense. I mean, kbeauty isn't about like intense, like blinding highlights, more about like natural kind of makeup, but I don't know, I like this. This is similar to if you've ever used the NARS highlighter in the shade Albatross, or the NYX highlighter that just comes in like that black compact. It's that kind of just like white gold. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. And these smell so good. I don't know what it is about kbeauty, like this one scent that's in everything, just, oh my god. And this kind of smells like rubbing alcohol because of course when I repressed it I poured a bunch of rubbing alcohol in it. But I don't know what the smell is. It's not floral. No, it is floral. Anyways, it smells so good. And now, eyebrow time. I have the Tonymoly Lovely eyebrow pencil. This is the, whatever the black shade is. Shade 1, black. Okay. This is a cute, just little skinny pencil. And I just draw on my eyebrows. This was like $4. So, really good price. I don't usually use eyebrow pencils. I'm more of a pomade kind of person because I like to shave off my eyebrows and then just paint them right back on. But this is a good pencil. I mean, it's stiff enough that it's not kind of getting everywhere. It's not so stiff that you can't draw on like little hairs or anything. That's good enough. I have bangs. So anyway, I don't have any eyeshadow primer. I might just take a little bit of this leftover foundation I have on my palette here and pat it on my eyelids. And I know that Robert Welsh would be yelling at me for this, but whatever, I don't care. Just to cover up like my eye veins. I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder and set that down too. Okay, I have two options for eyeshadows. So the first thing I have is this Labiotte Momentique Time shadow. This is in the shade 11 o'clock. It looks like a little pocket watch, which I bought this because it looked like a pocket watch, and that's it. And it's just this little eyeshadow trio, just kind of warm tones. This was the deepest colorway that this came in. There was two other ones and they were really light, and I just prefer like a darker shadow. And then I have this is the Memebox I'm multicube, all in the shade 02, all about apple red. This has 4 little eyeshadows on top, and then like this hot red blush in there. Like, once again, Korean brands know what's going on with blush. Yeah, I mean, that's gorgeous. Anyways, I'm gonna use the eyeshadows. And I'm gonna start with the shade 1 in here, which is this light taupey matte shade. Next I'm taking the this matte rosy shade from the Labiotte palette and just kind of deepening up my crease a little bit. It's not going to be too complex today. I mean, these are pretty basic shadows. They're just really cute. And sometimes I buy cute stuff like this because I'm like, oh, it would be so good for travel. Like this little cube, I'm like, oh, 4 eyeshadows and a blush, that'd be so good for travel. I don't go anywhere. And I don't go anywhere with my makeup. But my brain is like, but if you did, you could take that. And that'd be really cute. And I'm like, damn, you're right, I need it. Anyway, the last shade from these I'm going in with is the shade number 3 from this eyeliner palette, which is its darkest brown here. And I'm just gonna put that just on my outer corner a little bit. Okay, so that's the matte eyeshadows done, and now it's glitter time. This is the Peripera Sugar Twinkle Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade number 10, Lady Coral. They're just little liquid shadows. I like to take my liquid glitter shadows on a flat brush because I find, since I have like hooded eyes, the amount that comes off on the doe foot is like too thick, and so I like to just spread it out really nicely with a flat brush. And oh, it's so sparkly. Oh, I love glitter. That's it. Korean brands know how to do glittery eyeshadow too. I have so many glitter eyeshadows and like glitter eyeliners from Korean brands. Like, it's not normal or healthy, but I love glitter so much. And they're always so good. Like, I haven't tried one that's bad. And so like, oh, sparkles. And for eyeliner, I have the iconic Tonymoly gel eyeliner in the shade Black. This is the one that has the little brush that comes off the top, and then you unscrew it and there's the eyeliner. This is a really good eyeliner. I mean, I don't have any problems with it, except for I find, it might also just because I have hooded eyes and I wear really thick eyeliner, but I find sometimes it'll smudge a little bit just above my crease. Not like crazy, but usually just a little bit. Like, there will be like a little black shadow there. Anyway, it is like a really, really creamy and pigmented eyeliner, and I understand why this is so popular even like in North America. I mean, it's just really good. And I think once again this was like 10 bucks. yeah, it's so good. Anyway, I don't have a Korean beauty mascara because like I mentioned before, I like to only have one mascara open at a time. So I'm just gonna check on like the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. Wow, the way I instantly look a million times better as soon as I take my headband off. Anyway, for lips, I have this lipstick. This is by MacQueen New York. This is the Airkiss lipstick in the shade 05. I can't read the whatever color that is because there's a stamp over it, but I'm pretty sure it's in the shade My Lips But Better Rose. Anyways, in Korea what's really popular right now is like My Lips But Better. It's just like these soft matte nude lipsticks. And I really like this one. Like, it's kind of sheer. Let me just put it on. Like, oh. Like it feels like a really creamy, like shiny lipstick going on, but it's not. It's this soft matte. Anyway, yeah, it's just this soft matte, like sheer nude. And I can't even explain the texture of this. Like I said, it feels like a shiny lipstick almost, but it's so soft and it feels like there's nothing, like it doesn't feel like there's anything on. Like maybe some lip balm, but I can't figure out how they have that kind of texture, but this finish, like this just sheer matte. Anyway, I'm in love with this. This is the only shade I have, but I definitely need to get more. That's so nice. And look at how good it looks with this eye look. Oh, okay, so that was my full face using Korean makeup. It was really fun. I mean, I love these products. I got really into kbeauty last year. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Yesstyle because they offered free shipping to Canada. I mean, everything's just so cute and everything works so well and the prices are so reasonable for a lot of these things. I don't know what to say. That was the video. I hope you liked it because I liked filming it. It was fun. Like and subscribe. Bye.